I began teaching in 1964, stayed till 1969, and indeed it was one of the most positive experiences I've ever had. I taught toward the GED, language arts primarily. I think one of the most poignant stories comes from one night in December. It was a dark night, and I was teaching, and this inmate was looking out the window. He kept looking out the window, apparently not paying any attention. So I kind of got a little miffed, and I said, "What are you looking at?" And he said, "Not much." I said, "What's out there?" He said, "I can see my reflection." I said, "Well, what do you think of your reflection?" And he said, "I don't think much of it." And I said, "What?" I realized, of course, that he didn't have much, he had a very low self-esteem. And it brought forth a conversation something like this. What word do you know that begins with C-O-N, that means that you think well of yourself? And he said, conceit. I said, "No, not conceit. What's another one?" And it's not convict, it's not conceit. And he thought a while, and as I said, we talked back and forth, and he came up with the word confidence. And I said, "Yes, that's the key. You cannot, if you don't think well of yourself, how can you expect anyone else to think well of you?" And that, of course, became the keynote of my teaching in the prisons. It is a wonderful experience to be a teacher and to have both students, because I taught at the high school level as well as here, and to be remembered for things that you have done or have said, and the influence, the positive influence that you've had on these students. It's very gratifying.